Oh, good morning, compadres. Coffee ready. Morning has begun. Now, normally, for me, just to like start off the weekend and feel like I'm really getting into it, just like kind of nice and easy, just like the weekend's supposed to be fun. And so, of course, I'm not talking, you gotta go out drinking and partying and shit. What I'm talking about is like, you can create the fun for yourself in any way you like, you know what I mean? And so, for me personally, catching up on a show or watching some YouTube, absolute pretty good way to start the weekend for me. But for the sake of making sure that I check a box and continue to like progress in fitness, in life, and any adventure that I want to, I have to make sure that I don't get too stagnant and just hang out and watch YouTube or whatever. Because like if I just sit here and I just grab my coffee and that's all I do, I'm gonna start out the day like really lazy and get super comfortable, super into everything. And what I have found in my own bad habits is that that means that I'm gonna stay here all day and just kind of veg out and do nothing. So the other good thing is making plans. So okay. Not only am I gonna be semi-productive while I watch YouTube here on the TV, TV's right behind you guys, um, but on top of that, I'm also gonna be doing my mobility work as well as my stretching. So I just literally grab my coffee. I sit down, love coffee. It's a nice morning. I'm getting a little bit of sun coming through here. Feels good. And then I get to watch whatever I want to watch just right here. Like it's a very simple way for me to start the morning with something that I do like. Ooh, left side's a lot tighter. Whew, I wonder if we were favoring left side last night during the leg workout. Oh, much tighter. See, this is what you figure out while you're doing stuff like this. Like, I gotta make sure that I give a little extra love and care to the left side here because we must have favored it or we must have tweaked it ever so slightly and made that hammy a little tighter. But yeah, so nothing crazy, nothing special. This is just to help me open up the hips, work on hip mobility, work on internal and external rotation for my hips because a lot of times weakness in the hips can lead to that knee pain. So it's been a long journey and I've learned a lot. And all that I'm saying is that like I'm putting the pieces together to ensure that I don't injure my knees anymore and that they stay strong so I can get back to where I used to be and start lifting heavy on the legs again because we're looking to really strengthen up more than anything. But on top of that, so I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll throw some clips over the talking really quick as well. But on top of that, I have some golf scheduled in. It's going to be a pretty hot day. I think we're about to hit almost 90. 90 for here. It's pretty hot. So, yeah, it's going to be crazy. So I got that scheduled, and I'm heading out in like 30 minutes. So I have just enough time to catch this, hang out for a little bit. And like this morning's been chill. I haven't done anything. It's just been getting kind of ready, just slowly chilling, brewing the coffee, and now we're here. And I feel good, you know what I mean? This is a good, chill morning for me. And I love golf. And that's going to get me out of the house for one. And two, it's going to give me a little bit of activity. So, double whammy. We're starting out just waking up the body here. And then we're actually getting out and having some fun. So, this is how I've done it. This has helped me a lot. And I've noticed a huge difference when I do stuff like this because I'm homebody. And if I am at home, I could stay home all day long. So, and I absolutely will. I've done it many times. So, I need to get out. I need to make sure I hit the gym. I got goals. So this just helps me get moving in the day. So, hopefully, this gives you some ideas, guys, and helps you guys out. Get you for some golf. All right, we are out here. It is sunny. It is beautiful. It is cloudless, which kind of sucks because it's going to be hot. And we're playing some golf. So the best thing about this is I'm walking the course because this is just a par 3. So going to get in a ton of steps today. I have a picture of when we got here. So I'm interested to see calories and steps. But it should be a great way to start like my calorie burning for the day. We should really be getting after it. So starting off really good. Don't want to jinx it. Already just a bogey. And this is a pretty tough course. Par 3s are always tough just because you got to be extra careful with all of it. Pretty damn windy out here. I wish I would have brought my mics. I did forget them, so hopefully I can edit this in post, make it sound all right. It's going all right. It's going all right. It really is. I think my ball is on the green. By gosh, by golly, over 6 right now, and we are on hole 6. No. Maybe we're on hole 5. I think we're on hole 5 over 6. So that's typical for me, especially on a par 3, because you have to be so perfect with all of your hits. So no surprise there at all. I am on the green. Me and my buddy are on the green. Crazy enough. You'll never see that again. Good thing here is I'm already at 4,000 plus steps for the day, so we're looking very good. I'm just gonna keep getting after it, but this is awesome. Good sunny weather. The wind's keeping it cool enough. It's making the playing a little difficult, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Let's go. I don't know if you guys could hear it in the last video, but he was like, fuck me. He thought he shanked it. He's like 10 feet from the hole, maybe. Come on, guy. Chance for birdie right here for me, if I could get it, but we got some distance for sure. They have not been easy today. Could have been a little better, but we did get par, which I'm very happy about. I think this is my first ever par on the course, so I'm not gonna complain about that. Fuck yeah. All right, we got a chance to end this 9 with another birdie chance right here, very front of the green. This is a long one, probably 25-ish feet, 30-ish. They've been playing really tough today, so we'll see. There's a chance. Missed that birdie, but hey, another par. 2 pars today. I cannot believe it. That is my best in a long time. I'm very happy to see it. What's up, guys? We are back in the casa. Pretty hot, nothing too crazy. I think the wind really saved it. Craziest thing. Check this out. So we ran around a little bit afterwards. Just went and got a bite for lunch. Hanging out. Kind of walking around a little bit, checking little stuff out here and there. Tons of walking. I probably got in 6,000 steps, something like that. Right now, I am at 8,500 steps and just over 1,000 calories. So here's the proof in the pudding to show you I'm not just making it up. And then we also definitely got some sun. I don't know if you could tell with the lighting. Let's see if I could can you see it a little bit there? Like, this is a lot darker than up here. So also tries popping out right there pretty nicely. Okay. Arms have been leaning down pretty nicely recently, which I've really enjoyed. I think I've upped the volume on the arms. Little secret sauce that I've added in. I've done a little bit more volume for the arms specifically. I'm hitting them 2 times a week, specifically. 1 dedicated day, and then of course mixing them in with chest and tries, back and bis. So I hit arms twice now, and I think I still need to figure out the triceps just a little bit. I think they need just a touch more volume, just a touch. I think I need to just push them a little bit farther. Biceps, absolutely destroyed them on my last workout. I'll start posting the arm days here soon, but I just kind of did that on my own, and it was insane. Really felt the bicep just freaking going, absolutely burning up. But I also walked around the grocery store, went shopping. I figure do a little bit of meal prep today as well. So golf, let me check real quick. So active calories, I'm seeing 628. Is that possible? Yes, that is possible. I would discount it by 100 to 200 calories personally. It was an hour and 50 minutes. So, I mean, think about nearly, we'll just say even an hour and 30 minutes. Let's subtract 20 minutes from that. An hour and 30 minutes of walking, you know what I mean? And nearly, probably about 7,000 steps. I'll put it up here. Actually, let me watch it really quick. So before I even got to golfing, I was at 2,200 steps and about 220 calories, I think. Something like that. I just looked at it. Fucking forgot already. So, I mean, if you think about it, we added on, while I was there, we just went over 7,000. So I got in about 5,000 steps, and we're talking like an hour and 50 minutes of activity. Sure, it wasn't all just going crazy, swinging, nuts. But you are swinging, you are getting into it. There is some athleticism to it. It's not like you're doing nothing the whole time. So to discount the fact that I put in almost 2 hours of activity and say that like I didn't burn any calories is crazy. But I mean, to add on 800 more calories, well, that's what's walking around the store too. So I'm even adding on an extra 1,000 steps while I was in the store. It was a pretty quick run, maybe 1,500 ish. But my whole point here is even if we subtract 200, 300 calories from it, we're still at 7 or 800 for the day. And that's what I'm going to count for myself. You know, I'm going to say I'm at 700 right now. Pretty damn good. I'm happy to announce that I think I'm pulling more of my buddies into golf because they want to go to Top Golf or virtual golf now tonight. So we might be hitting golf again. We might have even more activity, and I'd like to hit the gym, but we're running out of daylight. And that's not to say that like I can't go when it's dark. And I'm just saying like time's running out, and I want to take a shower and rinse off real quick because I mean it was hot, I was sweaty, I could feel the stickiness and everything. So I want to get that done, and then groceries. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I took a shower and I took a nap on the couch. Guilty as charged. So, now what we're going to do instead is some incline cardio just to continue the calorie burn because, I mean, yeah, we hit our goal today. My goal is only 800 a day right now, and we're at 1100 plus. So, I'd like to add on maybe like 300 more, something like that, just to keep it going because I mean, when you have a day like this, it is good just to keep it going. And like I said, I was going to do chest and tries. So if we're not going to do chest and tries, at the very freaking least, we're going to hit some cardio. And why am I doing this at home, you ask? Because all the fucking gyms around me close at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock on Fridays and Saturdays. It's ridiculous in my opinion. But I'm not the one making the decision. So whatever, man. I just wish they were open a little bit like 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock? Come on. Come on. And the 24-hour, like Anytime Fitness or whatever. You ever seen, is it as expensive everywhere as it is here? It's like $60 a month. Insanity. What the hell? So like I guess that's a convenience you pay for. Shit. So everywhere's closed. Literally, yeah, everywhere's closed. So I'm gonna hit it here and now. I'm gonna show you guys what I do just to kind of warm up. I'm going real heel to toe to really accentuate the step, and I'm only at a 2.4 right now, so this is nice, slow, under control. And then I'll instead go to tiptoes and focus on kind of like flexing the calves a little bit, and then sometimes I'll bring it down to just the 2, and I'll do high knees just for a second just to make sure everything's nice and loosened up. Some butt kicks as well. Woo, our leg day is catching up to us, I feel it. Sheesh. And then just a little something, you know, nothing crazy, because I mean, this isn't like we're getting too crazy into it. This is kind of zone 2 cardio in itself. So this is where it all started. Like, you go back and you watch, I think even the first video maybe has this here. And one hell of an investment, you know. Like, pulled together some tax return money and got this. And I love it. It's sometimes I kind of got a little burnt out on the incline cardio. But you'll see it slowly raising. That was a 0. This is a 2. So right now we are at a 2. Now we're going to hop to 4. And I'm planning on going all the way to 8 to 10. And I'm planning on hitting like 40 minutes on this. This is a 4. Now we're going to 6. Actually, screw it. I'll show you guys 8. We'll just see what I'm actually going to be starting at. And then I'm at a 2.6 speed, which is ultra slow for me currently. Starting out, man. Whew. I remember a 3.0 flat being nice and tough. Now you get so far in your fitness journey and you take it to the next level, you know. You really get to continue to push yourself on newer, bigger levels. And an 8 incline at like a 2.7 used to be extremely hard for me. Like, I'd be huffing and puffing, and you could tell, like, I'm taking bigger breaths, but I'm able to talk to you guys still. So if you do not have a smartwatch or anything like that, a good gauge that I have heard is to focus on this talkability. Talk to yourself, maybe hear a podcast or something going on, say a few thoughts and string them together. And once you start getting to the point, let me bump this up to 10 so I can show you. But once you get to the point where you do have to take a bigger breath in between and you have to go like a And then you could keep talking after that. And then you could keep going just a little bit again. And then you take another breath and you keep going. That is kind of once you start getting to that zone 2. That's just kind of where the heart rate gets to, and your talkability kind of goes not out of the window, but down. Like, you can hold a conversation, but you're definitely going to need to be taking those bigger breaths, taking the pauses to take the breath in, and that's typically when you're going to be in zone 2. So I'm closing in on it because I can feel myself having to take bigger breaths and taking those pauses in between, and this is exactly what you're looking for. And if you're like, and then you're able to get out just a few breaths, and then you gotta take another breath, and whoo, that's too much, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna bump the speed up 2.9 and now a 3, and it usually takes me a second to warm up into it. It's not like you're gonna just jump into zone 2, but zone 2 is perfect because it keeps all that fat burning going, and it's sustainable. Like, you can keep pushing zone 2 for longer than you could 3, 4, 5, and so that sustainability allows you to elongate the calorie burning window that you have in a workout. So I'm able to hit this, like I said, 30, 40 minutes, and maybe I burn somewhere between like 250, 300 calories. It's exactly what we're looking for. And we're staying low enough in the heart rate range that we're not pushing into the carbs quite as much, which we're still trying to lose the rest of the belly fat. So just what the doctor ordered, you know. All right, officially in zone 2, the very bottom of it, you can hear that I'm still able to put out pretty good sentences. I can't just ramble on because I have to pick up that breath in between. So my sentences aren't quite as long, and I can't really keep going. Otherwise, run out of breath, and I have to take a bigger breath just to come back. And so this is it. So hopefully that kind of helps. If you don't have a gauge, hopefully at the gym, it has a little handholds right here. Those are usually perfectly accurate to test your heart rate. And I'll tell you on the machine, this one does not have that. But luckily, I have my watch. So I'm just gonna look to hit 30 to 45 minutes. And then for din din, I'm just gonna make 2 chicken quesadillas on low net carb tortillas with some cheese. I'll actually show a little bit of the process here. Oh, we got meal prep as well. I forgot to say that. Meal prep. I'll just show you guys a shot or 2 of it. But we're just kind of making a slow roasted beef, like a steak, to throw in burritos, tacos, on eggs, whatever. And then we're also stewing some vegetables on the side, so I can have a steak stew or a burrito. And that's the whole goal here. So I like the versatility, being able to do what I want in between. It's perfect. Okay, yeah, dinner, 2 net carb tortillas, 2 pre-packaged servings of chicken breast, and then fat-free cheese. We're just gonna toss it all together. Maybe give it a little pizzazz with some like chopped up onion, chopped up jalapeno, something like that. And then toss them in the air fryer to get it all done about it on its own. And that's it. Tons of protein from the cheese and the chicken, and the tortillas are actually higher just because of the way they out the carbs. Typically use like pea proteins, things like that. So works in our favor. But let me get to this. I've yapped long enough, and yeah, I'm showing you guys all these pictures of the quesadilla. We'll get this walk done. I'll show you guys a screenshot real quick of the total calories. Eat some din din. Call it a day. And not quite what we planned out. That's okay. And I swear, if the place was open, I would actually go. Because I've been going. I've been going and hitting the bike or something late at night when it is open, and it's fine. It's good to see people out and about. And I don't know, just the vibe. Vibe's kind of cool. If it ever gets too hard, remember, a single hand in here is enough to help bring it back down slowly, help you maintain yourself, and get kind of back. If it's so bad that you have to lean into this and really push it, I mean, you could bring down the incline or the speed, get to something a little more comfortable. But okay, I'm just gonna ramble all night if I don't stop now. So let's call it a day. Well over 1,100 calories, already at 600 steps, 44 calories, 6 minutes, already dripping sweat. Let's go. Oh, look better, feel better, be better. See you next time. Oh yeah.